First grade writers, your teachers and I were so excited to read the book reviews that you wrote. We went home right away, got on our couches, and we started reading. We are always on the lookout for new books to read. But as we were reading your reviews, we noticed a bit of a problem. The problem is that you told so many details about your story that we felt like we already read the book. If we're going to write book reviews that convinces other people to read the books that we love, it's going to be very important that we don't give too much of the book away. We want to make sure that we leave them a little bit curious so that they will want to read to find out more. Reviewers make sure that they are very careful in not giving away too much information. So today, I want to teach you that writers of book reviews make sure that they give a sneak peek so that they are not giving too much information away. One way to do this is to only share the most important information that the reader will need to know about the book. Make sure you do not give away the ending.
I'll show you what I mean. Here is one way my review of the Elephant and Piggie book could start. I'll read it to you and you see if it makes you want to read the book or if it says too much. After I've read it, I want you to think to yourself, does this make me want to read the book? You should read I Am Invited to a Party because Elephant and Piggie don't know what kind of party it will be. And then they find out at the end that it's a fancy pool costume party. What do you guys think? Did that make you want to read the book? No? I gave it all away? Okay, let me retry. I Am Invited to a Party is about an elephant named Gerald and his friend Piggie. I don't think I've told too much yet, do you? Next, I better tell the reader something interesting, something to make them curious and make them want to read. Like what the problem or adventure is? I'll need to explain the situation in the book. In this story, they are getting ready to go to a party, but there's a big problem. They don't know what kind of party it will be, so they can't decide what to wear. I know that one way to leave readers feeling curious is to ask a question that makes them wonder. And I have to remember not to answer it. I can include a question so they'll have to read it to find out the answer. So what question could I ask about the story that would get them curious about I Am Invited to a Party? Maybe I can say, what kind of party will it be? Will Gerald and Piggie figure out what to wear? You'll have to read the book to find out. So now I'm going to read my new introduction to you. And if it convinces you, I want you to give me a thumbs up. If this version makes you a little more curious, I want you to give me a thumbs up. I Am Invited to a Party is about an elephant named Gerald and his friend Piggie. In this story, they are getting ready to go to a party, but there's a big problem. They don't know what kind of party it will be, so they can't decide what to wear. What kind of party will it be? Will Gerald and Piggie figure out what to wear? You'll have to read this book to find out. Did you notice how when I rewrote my introduction, I made sure not to give away the whole book? I did not tell the ending since I knew that would make my reader not want to read it. Instead, I gave a sneak peek. I introduced the characters, I explained the situation in the story, then I asked a question to make the reader wonder. You could try that too. Let's review the 3 ways that we know how to give a sneak peek. Make sure that you first introduce the characters. Then you want to make sure that you explain the situation or share an interesting fact. Don't forget, you always want to ask a question. That way, they'll have to read to find out the answer. All right, writers, are you ready? Off you go.